Hello everybody, stallions! Handsome Jack Boy here, and today I'm bringing you guys a very special unique video. Today I'm going to be covering two uniques and one guide for you guys. Something I normally don't do, but I figured I might as well because these two uniques are very close to each other in the game, and you get them both during the same quest. So yeah, I figured I might as well get them both done at the same time. But anyway. The first unique I'm going to be covering is Kyros Power. Now, there's multiple ways to pronounce the word Kyros. I'm just pronouncing it that way. You can say like Kyros and stuff like that, but I'm just pronouncing it Kyros. So, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, if I'm mispronouncing that, please let me know in the comments below, guys, because I would actually like to know if I'm, mispronouncing Kyros. So, but yeah, like I said, I really don't know how to pronounce it. I looked it up. I know it's a Greek word stuff, but there's like multiple pronunciations, so I'm just gonna say Kyros Power. But anyway, the Kyros Power is a unique explosive sniper rifle, and as you can see there in the red text, it says "Good touch." That means that Kyros Power has explosive times 1 to times 3, procs with transfusion trails, and high damage. Alright guys, and the second unique I'm going to be covering is the Typhoon. The Typhoon is a unique submachine gun, and as you can see there in the red text, it says "Foon." That means that the Typhoon's bullets ricochet, and after a given period of time break up into 2 more bullets in an outward zigzag pattern. Alright bros, what you want to do to get these bad boys, you want to fast travel to a place known as T-Bone Junction. T-Bone Junction is only accessible through this DLC called the Secret Armory of General Knox. If you don't have that DLC, you will not be able to obtain these bad boys. Anyway, you've got to have this mission active called This Bitch's Payback in order to get these unique. So, this mission has you go kill these two dudes known as, the first one being Kyros. He drops the Kyros Power, obviously, and then the second one being Typhoon. He drops the Typhoon. So, yeah, you've got to have this mission active, because I don't think these bosses respawn, because they're bosses. I don't think they respawn, so that's why you have to have this mission active. Anyway, what I'm doing right here is I'm kind of doing this little trick where I actually saved, on playthrough 2, I didn't do this mission on playthrough 2, and I actually waited till I unlocked playthrough 2.5 on this DLC, and so basically now they're gonna drop level 69 versions of these bad boys, so that's going to be really cool, guys. I kind of discovered this myself. I just wanted to see if it worked, because I know that the quests in this game don't scale to your level like when you hit playthrough 2.5 and stuff like they do in Borderlands 2, but the enemies do, and they'll drop weapons that are your level. So if you're playthrough 2.5, these guns will drop and they'll be your level, so that's really cool, guys. Anyway, right now I skipped ahead. Right here is Kyros. He is a little hard, guys. I didn't really show you actually how to get to him, because it's pretty obvious. There's an objective marker that tells you how to get to these dudes. But right now I'm fighting Kyros, and I'm using shock against them. I think that's the best to use against them. I'm just like shooting the ground with my Orion. It's just ricocheting, doing tons of damage to him. So bam, he drops the Kyros Power. A really beastly sniper rifle. Right now I'm going to skip ahead to Typhoon, because I just felt like you guys don't need to see me do this entire mission. So because it says where to go, with the waypoint. So that's why I didn't want to show you guys this entire mission, for the sake of time and stuff, Anyway, right now I'm fighting Typhoon. He's really hard in my opinion, guys. He like chunked me. As you can see, I'm down already. The fight just barely started, and I actually die right here, which kind of sucks. So just be warned about that, guys. He is actually really hard. Kyros isn't that bad, but Typhoon, he just chunked me with his SMG, because he's using the Typhoon, so it just decimates. Anyway, I skipped ahead, because I had to come back up here, and bam, I killed Typhoon, and he drops the Typhoon. So now I'm going to show off some gameplay of these beastly gun, guys. Alright guys, so the plan is I'm going to read this usage and description section here on the wiki for Kyros power, and then I'm going to give my opinion about this bad boy, and then I'll talk about the Typhoon. So, and basically to do the same thing. I'll try to make it quick though, because I don't want this video to be really long. But anyway, taking a look here into the usage and description section here on the wiki for Kyros power, it says Kyros power is a high damage explosive sniper rifle with transfusion shots. Unlike the Cobra, it does not have any special elemental abilities that would make it proc harder or more often. Kyros power does not really have defining features which warrant special usage. It should just be used as a standard sniper rifle with exceptional damage. Alright dudes, so my opinion about Kyros power, this thing is a really beast sniper rifle. Alright guys, I actually am in love with this thing. Alright guys, it really is beast. Like, I love the transfusion shots thing where you know, you shoot a guy and then like transfusion things come at you. It's really helpful here with my soldier, because, you know, especially with my soldier support build, you know, I'm kind of focusing on ammo regeneration and medic, you know, stuff, healing stuff. So that really is really nice in my opinion. It really goes well with my soldier support build. So this thing, you know, is a really beastly sniper rifle. You know, it doesn't fit. Everything else isn't that special though. The critical hit damage is really good in my opinion, but the accuracy isn't the best for a sniper. But I love how it's explosive. That's really beast as well. But anyway, moving on to the Typhoon. Alright guys, so there's no usage and description section here on the wiki for the Typhoon, but there is a note section, so I'm just going to read this. It says, given no obstacles, the original bullet will maintain its straight path, while the two broken off bullets will travel in a zigzag pattern. Each of the three segmentations of a bullet will do as much damage as a whole unsegmented bullet. An unseparated bullet will do only 1/3 the damage it could if it had been split. This makes this SMG not as efficient in close combat as others. Bullets will split after a set time, not a set distance, meaning that the Lilith's high velocity skill affects efficiency of elemental effect. Bullets can only ricochet off of one surface before being absorbed into a new surface. If the original bullets ricocheted before the two bullets separated, those two bullets may independently ricochet again. This, along with TK's wave, are the two dull weapons that are blue like a Malawan gun. Man, some of that stuff is really confusing, guys. But anyway, guys, my opinion about the Typhoon. This thing is a really beastly SMG, guys. Surprisingly, it's a lot of fun to use, because normally I don't like the guns that have that ricochet effect, because the bullets are all twirly and stuff. But this one's different because the bullet is actually, you know, goes straight and then it breaks up into two more bullets, which is really beastly, guys. I also really love the firing on this thing because it's really fast. I'm not sure if you can get, you know, a version of this gun that has a slow fire. That would kind of suck though, because this thing's like meant to have a fast fire on it, you know, because a slow fire, it just wouldn't really pwn in close quarters, because this thing, in my opinion, is a really good close quarters SMG compared to the other SMGs out there. Because like the wiki doesn't say it's a good at close quarters SMG, but in my opinion, this thing is really good in close quarters. It seriously just pwns in close quarters. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this special unique guide. I covered 2 unique weapons in one guide for you guys. Something I normally don't do, but you know, it was just easier because the unique guns were so close to each other. You know, you get them during the same quest, so just thought it would be easier to do. So anyway, that's basically it, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.